thought it'd be cool to talk about Euclid's algorithm. So that's to find the greatest common divisor or greatest common factor, which I'm pretty sure are the same thing. But anyways, this was giving me some trouble, so I thought I'd bring it up. But essentially, I represented it here in my C code, but here's what the program does. So / Euclid enter, we get two integers. Let's say we have 28 and 12, and it gives us the greatest common divisor, which is 4, and works with even bigger numbers too. All right, so how does this work? So for the small example, let me just bring this back up. We're doing 28. We run the program. We do 28, 12. Here, I'm printing it out just so that it's easier for debugging, but essentially what the algorithm is doing here, as represented in my code, is first, we're declaring our integers a, b, and remainder. We print this out, we take an input, and then with those inputs, we want to assume that a is less than, we want a to be greater than b, so we're going to assume that for this for loop, if a is less than b, we're just going to swap it so that it's kind of standardized. We don't really have to think about that. So I equals a equals b equals I. We're just swapping the values here. And then essentially that sets it up so that now when we get here, we do have the situation where A is greater than B, and this is where the actual algorithm comes in. So to get the remainder, we do A modulo B, and then for example, 28, 12. 28 is our A, B is our 12. And then if we do modulo for this, that's going to give us a remainder of 4, which is represented here. Remainder of 1, I just put it here so it's not 0, just so that this loop actually runs. But this 1 doesn't really mean anything. Probably fix that, but that's not the biggest issue. But anyways, we do 28 modulo 12. That gives us a remainder of 4. And then we're swapping the value of A and B, which means that A becomes 12 and then B becomes 4 because B is getting swapped with R. And then we just keep doing this until R does not equal 0. And then eventually we get here, which is remainder 0, B equals a remainder. So those are the same. And then our greatest common divisor is going to be 4. So that's Euclid's algorithm. Pretty simple. Took me a while to really get this wrapped into memory without just chat GPTing it. But this is how it would work in C code. I'm sure there's more efficient ways of doing it, but this seems to work pretty well. So